Alliance CEO John Varela joins us. John, thank you so much for being here. Hundreds of thousands of jobs in El Paso depend on trade with Mexico. What effect do you think President Trump's deal will have here?
Well, I think it's great news for the borderplex region, Ciudad Juarez, El Paso County, Doña Ana County. The fact of the matter is, it solidifies, I hope, our region's power, economically speaking. People don't realize is that sometimes, everyone thinks of Detroit, Philadelphia, and other areas as being major manufacturing centers. But I'm hopeful that this agreement will solidify our region's position. We are number 4. We're the 4th largest manufacturing hub in North America, and I certainly hope that will continue, and we hopefully will gain in those rankings. We jumped from 7th to 4th in 1 year, and as Dr. Fullerton said, it creates some certainty for investments in this region, and I'm hopeful that jobs across the spectrum of sectors will continue to grow here in the borderplex region.
All right, for a moment, let's go back in the years that we've had NAFTA in place. What has changed right here on the border?
Well, 24 years ago, when NAFTA was ratified, the unemployment rate in El Paso was in the mid-double digits. Unemployment rate in Ciudad Juarez was very high, pushing 20%. Today, we are essentially at full employment in the region. In fact, year over year, happy to say that El Paso's job growth rate is second, a very close second to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Wages are continuing to increase, so I'm optimistic that with this agreement that we will continue to see economic vitality and growth in all sorts of sectors, everything from manufacturing to construction to warehousing and transportation and logistics, and of course retail.
All right, you put out a statement today, and you and State Rep Cesar Blanco, you both say you are cautiously optimistic. What do you mean by that?
Well, this whole NAFTA renegotiation has been an incredibly fluid adventure. Some days looks good, other days not so good, but there's still some work to be done. Canada, I hope, will join this agreement. President Trump was intending to give Canada until Friday to respond to this bilateral agreement in principle with Mexico. We still have to have congressional approval. Senate has to approve this agreement, and it's just a majority vote, but there still has to be a 90-day period that the President must give the U.S. Senate and Congress to get it approved, all with the hope of getting it done before President Peña Nieto leaves office by December 1st. So there's a lot of work to be done, and we're hopeful, though, that we will get it done.
All right, real quick here, do you see any negatives to this at all?
Well, details are starting to come out. We are looking at them as we see, but right now I don't see any negatives. I'm very, very optimistic, very positive with what's happened today. It certainly solidifies what I've said for a long time, that Mexico is an economic ally of the United States. It's not a foe.
All right, John Varela with the Borderplex Alliance, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, as